It's Saturday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Motivated Entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Dean Booty. We're having a little audio problem, but like I always say, well, I don't always say, somebody says it, the show must go on. I've got my Apple earpods in, and hopefully, the sound isn't too bad. I don't know what's happening, but for some reason, well, I think I know what's happening. I've had some cleaners in, and every time I have some cleaners in, they touch my audio stuff, and it all goes to pot. So I don't know what's up. So I've recorded loads of podcasts and they haven't actually worked. Okay, today we are talking about a book review, and it's something that mix, please. Sorry, just getting back to somebody who's doing something for Christmas for all the customers. Anyway, so there's a book that out there that I actually didn't think I'd like. I'm trying to get up on my phone now, and it is called Jimmy Carr, Before and Laughter. Oh, what a phenomenal book. Absolutely every single person listening to this should absolutely listen to that. It is, or read it, whatever. It is a fantastic book and something that I really enjoyed. Here's my big takeaways, because it's only going to be a really quick message, because my awesome VA Jojo is about to get off, and I need to get this recorded so she can actually put it online and stuff. And so we ain't got long. Right, happiness is expectations exceeded. That is pure and simple happiness. Happiness is expectations exceeded. I was like, as soon as I read that, I was like, 100%. That's what happiness is. If you expect too much, then unfortunately you're going to be disappointed most of the time, or a lot of the time, because the actual reality of a certain subject, a certain party, or whatever it may be, it won't hit your expectations. That's why New Year's Eve is so bloody rubbish all the time, because we always expect it to be an amazing party, and it never ever quite is. And so it goes on to mention at school. School wasn't actually that bad. People say it's the happiest time of your life because your expectations are absolutely dog shit. And then it's actually, somebody cracks a joke and it's not actually that bad. So I thought that was a good takeaway. He all the time, he literally talked about he's so funny. Obviously he's so funny. I never realized what a nice guy he is. He's a really good guy, and I think this book really opens up how amazing he is. And he said, if weightlifting was easy, it'd be called your mum. And I was like, ah! And all the time he's talking about how easy your mum is all the time. He's like, I know he goes close to the bone all the time, and people was actually surprised that I really liked him. I don't know why, but yeah, if weightlifting was if weightlifting was easy, it'd be called your mum, and it tickled me. He met Stephen Hawkins. This is where he goes too close to the bone. He actually wrote a letter to Stephen Hawkins saying he had a disabled son, and it'd be great if we could meet up and play together, because he's got exactly the same condition as you. So therefore, and he thought it was funny, which obviously that is questionable, because he doesn't have a disabled son, and this was many years ago. Anyway, he actually then bumped into Stephen Hawkins and told him about the time he did that. And Stephen Hawkins was an absolute gentleman, by the way. Do you know what he did? He said, sorry, I can't do a play date, but here's a free balloon ride. And like, Stephen Hawkins, what a nice guy that was. It was absolutely incredible. And anyway, so he bumped into Stephen Hawkins, told him about the whole thing, and said, I'm incredibly embarrassed about it. And then they become friends. Jimmy Carr became friends with Stephen Hawkins. Incredible. And he said, my dad had a weird hobby. He collected empty bottles. He said, it sounds a lot better than being an alcoholic. I was like, that's great. And something else, I'm going to do a whole podcast on this one, because I feel like this is something good. I'm actually putting it in my podcast schedule. An enemy is somebody's story you do not yet know. That's incredible, because everybody has a reason. Everybody has a reason for where they are, why they act like they are. And I'm not obviously proud of the way I behave and act sometimes. And if you saw me in the isolated instant, I'm sure you think I'm an absolute dick. Just like everybody has them dickish moments. But if before you judge in a negative manner, the only reason you're judging is because you don't know the whole story. And so an enemy is somebody's story you do not yet know. I thought that was a great takeaway. There's so many takeaways from this book. It really is a great book. I recommend that everybody out there listens to it, because it is fantastic. All right, see you soon.